What up, guys? ShadyCash here, bringing you another commentary. Got a match of domination on Kowloon for you. Start off using the AK-74U, but switch over pretty quick to the FAMAS, which is like kind of my try-hard class. Got dual mags on it and motion sensor. I think I want to say I was running Ghost, Sleight of Hand, and Marathon Pro. All pro, you know, I have everything pro by now, except I still don't have Flak Jacket. I think like 3 weeks ago I said in a commentary I was 1 out of 5 on the grenade throwbacks, and I'm 2 out of 5 at this point, so shows you how terrible I am at that. I'm loving the new patch they put out. Treyarch is the shit, I want to say, for just their after game release support. They seem to do an awesome job listening to the community and listening to people's complaints and things they need to just kind of tweak on the game somewhat. And you know, I mean, a lot of other studios could really take a lesson from them, because they really do an awesome job with all that. And if you guys haven't been trying out snipers since the patch, I mean, it took me a few matches to get used to, just because I'm so used to compensating for it being off. I mean, now you zoom in, that thing's gonna hit where you want it to, really, you know. Just, yeah, awesome job. Sniping in Black Ops to me is really, I'm happy with it now, I think. Don't really have any complaints left about it, so I don't mind that they took off, you know, like faster ADS with Sleight of Hand Pro on them so much. It was, to me, more just, I don't like zooming in on somebody and having my crosshairs just bob, you know, like 2 feet to the left of them for no reason, or having my crosshairs directly on them but not hitting them because it counted as a hipfire kill. I was playing a few games earlier today. I'll probably wind up clipping some of them up, but I was getting some really nice collaterals and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm loving the sniper rifle even more than I did before. It's not really what I wanted to talk about this commentary, though. Just want to talk a little bit about Modern Warfare 3, and you know, there's a lot more information coming out about it lately. And just for, you know, you guys that don't know and everything, you know, Infinity Ward made Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 2, sorry. Jason West and Vince Zampella, they're the heads of Infinity Ward, and they're, you know, the guys that created COD. They were fired by ACTIVISION for breaches in contract and insubordination. If you don't really know the whole story behind it, I did do a commentary. I'll post a link to it down below in the description. But anyway, they were fired. Following that, most all of the senior members at Infinity Ward, I mean, I'm talking designers, programmers, artists, they all resigned. Most of them followed West and Zampella to Respawn Entertainment, which is their new development company that's backed by EA. You know, they're going to be publishing their games and everything. Supposedly what Activision's saying is that Modern Warfare 3 started development 2 weeks after release of Modern Warfare 2. I really don't believe it. With all the upheaval that studio was in, I don't really see how anybody was working on this game. Sledgehammer Games is going to be assisting Infinity Ward in the single-player campaign. They're headed by Glenn Schofield, who's a creator and executive producer of Dead Space. He you know, worked on some of his earlier games, are Blood Omen 2, Gex, and Street Fighter the movie, which, ouch, I don't know if you guys ever played that, but pretty horrible game. But, you know, lots of really talented people have made some really terrible games early on in their career. Dead Space is amazing. Gotta definitely give dude credit for that. But yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I don't know of any games that Sledgehammer's really done yet. If anybody could point one out to me, I'd really appreciate it. But they're going to be assisting Infinity Ward in the single-player campaign, which to me says they're pretty much going to be developing the campaign, because, like I said, I mean, anybody who mattered at Infinity Ward is gone, you know? And then we got Raven Software doing the multiplayer. And I got some faith in these guys. They did a couple earlier PC games that were pretty awesome, Heretic and Hexen. they did the DLC for Black Ops, so you know, the new maps and everything, which honestly to me, I like most of the DLC maps better than I do the ones that came with it. I think I've noticed that since I got First Strike, I haven't really played any of the original maps. I'm always going into that First Strike, so I don't know, you know, I got faith in them for that. They did Wolfenstein and Singularity. Rumor is that it's going to be a prequel starring Ghost. And, yeah, Ghost is definitely my favorite character, but I have a feeling I'm going to be holding off getting Modern Warfare 3. I might pick it up used. I mean, I might be eating my words, you know, come November when it gets released, but I don't know, I mean, I don't really see it, and I'm gonna give you a few reasons. One is the only reason Infinity Ward as a studio is involved in the product is for name recognition alone. I mean, I know most of you guys are probably aware, you know, that Black Ops is made by Treyarch and Infinity Ward makes Modern Warfare, but most of the general public who buys these games, they have no idea that they're even made by two different companies. I mean, I work at a game store, so I do, you know, get to interact with people on a day-to-day basis about this stuff, and just, you know, most of them really have no idea. And then the ones that do know, most of those people really, they have no idea about all the upheaval at Infinity Ward. They don't know that it's basically like a ghost ship of a developer, not the cool like Black Pearl kind, you know. I mean, there's just nobody that works there. And you know, most of these people just don't have any idea about that. So having the Infinity Ward name attached to it is, I think, pretty important to Activision. But, you know, another reason is, I don't know if any of you guys ever played Perfect Dark Zero. Rare made it, who I think we all can agree, you know, Rare is an amazing, amazing, awesome developer. They made Perfect Dark and GoldenEye. GoldenEye is still, you know, one of my most played games of all time, I'm sure. Both those games were amazing, but Perfect Dark Zero was just fundamentally busted. It had janky, busted ragdoll physics. It had glowing arrows on the floors just due to poor level design. I mean, you couldn't barely find your way around the levels with the glowing arrows on the floor. I mean, I remember getting lost with them. I can't even imagine playing them without it. And, you know, if you got to really put like a line of arrows on the floor to tell people where to go in your level, it's because shit isn't right. You know what I mean? You couldn't even jump. I mean, the game just screamed 1997. And basically, I mean, what happened is before Microsoft had bought Rare from Nintendo for $350 million, most of the team who worked on GoldenEye and Perfect Dark had left to form a company called Free Radical Design, which made Time Splitters. I don't know if you guys ever played those games, but those are some real competent first-person shooters. Back, you know, the original Time Splitters came out before Halo, which, you know, I mean, Halo basically showed you what a first-person shooter should be on a console, but before that, you know, I mean, Time Splitters was a really good game. And then also just due to the, like, I think Activision kind of has, I don't know what you could call it, but like a yearly update syndrome. They've basically ran Guitar Hero and Tony Hawk into the ground with their business model of just like having to have a new one released every year. And, you know, that to me is something else I'm concerned about. But I just have a lot of, you know, worries about the game. I'm really questioning how good of a game it's going to be. And, you know, like I said, I'm probably just going to play the wait and see game with it when it comes out. But who knows, maybe I'll come November, you know, like I said, I'll be eating my words and standing in line with everybody else. But that's it. Thanks for watching the commentary, guys. I really do appreciate the views. If you liked it, you know, give it a thumbs up, but, you know, only if you liked it. Don't do it if you didn't like it. And yeah, hope you have a good day and everything. Thanks again.
Tell me that ain't genius though, Shady.
Securing A.
That's genius, because then I could do it here, but